SUNDOS Communications, and with so much joy and excitement, I would like to introduce to you the Oxymoron Show. And what do we do at the Oxymoron Show? We bring to you guests and people who are professional in their own aspects and areas of career, life, and so many. Well, what we talk about are things that have to do with our day-to-day activities. We bring to you educative, exciting, and we try to catch fun while we learn and chat. So today I have with me in the building two guests. I have a very handsome man and a beautiful young lady. Now I am talking about Mr. Oluwaseyi, who is the Director of Operation in his field, and Miss Joyce, who I have known to be a talented business developer. So welcome back everyone, and a very big shout out to our guests while they're walking. Welcome. So wow, welcome. How has your day been? Yeah, we're still the day. How's your day been, Mr. Oluwaseyi?
Well, it has been quite beautiful, and we thank God.
Wow. What about you, Miss Joyce?
Cool.
Okay, so we'll take a few seconds to just introduce yourself again to our guests. So we'll start from the ladies first. So tell us about you, please.
Okay, so my name is Joyce, and I work as a business developer in an IT firm.
Wow, lovely. You see, ladies are working. We're not waiting for urgent to kick. So thank you very much. So Mr. Oluwaseyi, I already know you're a Director of Operation, but we would like to know where you're actually working. So please tell us.
Okay, so basically I serve as the Director of Operation for Texas Atlantic College, and also I'm a social entrepreneur. Yeah, a business marketing expert also.
That's huge. I hope you can, connect us with your connections. Okay, so let's go straight to business. So I have a few questions with me about relationships. Now we're talking about ideal relationship because sure, these are wonderful people. This is a gentleman and a lady. So we're talking about relationship between a gentleman and a lady. So my first question. Okay, my first question is, what does a healthy relationship look like to you?
Okay, thank you for the question. I think for my own side, when it's about a healthy relationship, their relationships are based on understanding. Understand each other, and the relationship has been defined before going into it.
There are some things that you cannot really say, that you can't really, give this assurance that will not happen in the relationship. Of course, there are always ups and downs in relationships. So to say, to make an healthy relationship, you yourself have to be healthy in the sense that they say that relationship is all about two imperfect people coming together, to become perfect. Yeah. And to be perfect, then you have to have this mind of tolerance. Yeah. It's enough for me to understand you. It's another thing for me to be able to tolerate your behavior.
Yes,
I understand that this person, she's a very beautiful person, but can I tolerate her beauty?
Yeah.
Because yes, she's beautiful, but that's an attraction to other beautiful guys.
Wow,
right?
wow. That's brilliant. You see, I'm not carrying questions like you. Anyways, those are wonderful questions. But you mentioned something and you said a healthy relationship is a relationship that is already defined, by the partners, by the individuals before going into it. So can you please share more? Like, what do you mean by defined relationship?
Okay, so it's just like you entering into a bus that don't have a destination. You don't know where you're going to. You don't just go to Oshodi and just start and enter any bus that is going to anywhere. Okay. Or maybe you don't have destination. Yeah. So a defined relationship is a relationship that both parties know what they want. It has been stated verbally, yes. It's not just assumption. You're not just assuming this is how this thing is going. It has been stated verbally, and both of us know what we are entering into. Both of us know what we are into. So whatever consequences that comes out of it, whatever the situation, whatever thing that happens is something that we both agreed. And like, okay, these are our expectations. This is what we are looking out for. And
so I can sense that business strategy in this matter. Anyways, yeah, I got you, and that is really
all right. So it's not all the time that things go the way you
planned it. Like you said, define. Well, it's good to define your way, to define your entry into every relationship. But then, I can tell you what gets you in is not what is going to keep you going.
Sure.
So the thing you must understand that we are human beings. We are changed. We are very, very adaptive to change. We easily change.
Yeah,
so you can say this person, but you know, she's very calm. But then when you guys enter into the relationship, it becomes another thing. Like I thought.
But see, let me tell you, it's not just the physical attributes. Okay. It's like you have a target. Okay. Irrespective of what happens, you have to meet the target. So whatever challenges that happens along the way doesn't matter. But the fact is that you want to reach a particular destination. Okay. So that's just the definement.
So if I'm allowed to come in from there, like what you're trying to say is knowing that you have a goal, you won't want to give up easily. Okay. So that's it. Well, you guys are doing very well. See, and I hope you guys are learning while watching. Well, the next question is, what is an open relationship?
An open relationship,
yes.
In what sense?
Okay. What is an open relationship? Let me give you guys an example. Is a relationship where each individual is allowed to go out with other persons. You know, where there's no commitment. Yes. So I'm already giving you that.
Okay. So can I let me
so let me just ask you the question then. Since I'm already giving you the answer to the question, I cheated. Jesus, have mercy. Anyway, so now that you know what an open relationship is, would you want to go into such a thing? Can you imagine yourself being in a relationship with somebody, a guy or a lady, and then the lady is allowed to go out with any other guy? Just like whenever you're not available. And
so, I think they call most of the parties, they call it friends with benefits.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. I guess, yes. Friends with benefits. Friends
with benefits. That's what it's actually called.
So do you guys see yourselves trying to
No, it's not advisable. Why would you want to do that? You are, the moment you enter into a relationship, it's more or less like you are covenanted with that person. So your everything, the serenity of your body, your whole being is attached to the other person. So if you are going out with another person, definitely you do not love that person.
No, I don't see it as a relationship. It is a kind of, we are into partnership.
God bless you, partnership. So everybody comes in and then
it's not a relationship.
But you guys are aware of the fact that there are many youths all over the world, in almost every country, let's leave Nigeria, almost everywhere that are practicing this thing. And when you try to confront them or you try to see to the matter, they tell you, after all, I'm not committed. So
that's commitment.
Thank God you said the word commitment. Anything that is open is open to everybody.
So it's not a kind of, so to say, relationship. When I need you, I call on you.
So when you're not there,
I
move on to the next available person.
So you guys, would you try it? Okay, that laughter already says big, What about you?
No. My mind is so precious. I always want to be committed.
Hallelujah! I have holy people. Amen. Okay, so let's go to the next question, which is unfortunately the last. Okay. Would you mind if your partner has a bestie who is of the opposite gender? So now what I'm asking is, let's say you are in this relationship and you guys are, like you said, you define the relationship and you're actually heading somewhere. So would you mind if your partner has that special lady for you as a lady, your boyfriend or your fiance has this special lady that he speaks to and he calls the person his bestie, while you, the man, have this special, your girlfriend has a special guy that she calls a brother, but a brother bestie. So what would you do?
Bestie. Well, if you want to bestie, go and bestie in your house. Don't bestie in my own area. Because normally, for me, everything has to be boundary. You need to set your boundaries right. Okay. If you are coming in with your bestie, then what kind of bestie? I need to know the kind of person.
So you allow a bestie, but you need to know the kind of person the bestie
and is. And any communication has to be open.
To you?
Yes. And then, of course, I wouldn't, because of you coming to my life, then I will disrupt every other relationship with me. That will be for me. Okay. Fine, but everything has to be defined. okay, if you tell me that you have a bestie, fine, no problem. But now you need to let your bestie know that there's another bestie that is the best of all.
Oh shit! Okay, now, what would you do when you hear that your girlfriend is staying, crashing the night at her bestie's place?
And from there, she should go back to her sister. She should go and crash in her father's house.
Oh my God!
No, how can you crash? No. That's totally gullible. Why would you do that? Because I wouldn't. So that's more or less like that's an emotional damage for me.
No, but it's Nollywood movies. Nollywood is
that's Nollywood. My own heart is not Nollywood. You can't use my heart to play movies.
So please, if you are Mr. Oluwaseyi, who means lady, I beg. Don't go from your bestie house to your father's house because don't crash. Don't crash. Let's hear from Miss Joy.
Seriously, it's a tough one, I must say. You know, I have my experience. I used to have a male as a bestie.
This is one I
used to have a male as a bestie, but along the line, there's one thing about these things. See, the fact that you are with someone and there's a constant communication, so you guys understand each other. Yeah. I know, ladies, the way we are being wired is once a man starts showing you this kind of attention, care, you misinterpret, and now like, okay, this person really cares for me, this person loves you, and you are a woman and there is blood flowing in your vein, so there's always tendency for you to have feelings for this person. So I used to have a male as a bestie, and I don't know what happened. I was thinking that all checks, all boxes were being ticked, all checks were being like, nothing is happening. And even people are like, are you sure? I said, no, see, it's just my person. But along the line, and yes, I got to say myself that I'm not in my comfort zone with this person where I look at this person as my perfect man. I look at this person as the love of my life. I look at this person as everything to me.
and you actually have a boyfriend, or were you with somebody else then?
Oh, leave that part. Okay. So in this case now, me having my man having a lady as a bestie. Number one, I'm not going to allow. He's not going to let me say, chase away everybody around him before I came. There are people that were keeping him up before I came along. So now, at the process of knowing him, I'll get to know the bestie, right? So, and the content, and one thing I from my own is, if I'm coming into a man's life, okay, someone is coming into my bestie's life, I should be able to understand where to start withdrawing myself. I'm not just going to, what will I say, just keep being the same person. I'm like, calling 247 or every other thing.
Okay,
so
that is you. If you are the bestie now,
yes,
okay, you put in mind that this person now have a girlfriend, so you withdraw. Okay,
so there should be some limitations and some checks I need to run on my own. So, but for my man having a woman as a bestie, cool. Because of the process, you're making me to understand you and trust you. So, you also make me to understand, trust you where this lady is. So, give me the reason to trust you. Sure, it's cool.
It's fine.
It's fine, but cool, and there's limitations. There's some things because I'm trying to make you to be my bestie too. So then, the other woman somewhere there should be able to know that this guy has a woman.
So that it doesn't affect communication between you.
Yes, and he shouldn't be like every channel of discussion should be with me. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't still update her. But it's cool by me, but there's a
boss there is that no, it has to be open to me presently.
It's okay. It's cool by me, my man having a bestie as a
God, the way you're even saying it.
Yes, I used to have situations like that.
He's like the bestie.
There was this lady that were very good, I think we met at an occasion, and then we get along so well, and suddenly she lost her, she lost her relationship then, and then she was just living her life for the long. Then I came into the picture, I was trying to console her, but then that's always the old thing. Before I know it, emotion starts stepping in, and then after then I also had an issue with my ex then, and before you know it, bestie, that's how we bested each other. After bestie and bestie, that was when my eyes now were like, bestie. What are you doing?
So now, you know what happened to you and that lady?
No.
You know what's happening?
Do you know what I want to know about this bestie stuff is? Forget about the emotions. As a lady or as a guy, once an emotion is attached to something, there's some things you don't want to tell me because you always want to show me that, you don't want to tell me when you're vulnerable and all those things. But when you have a best, someone you don't have any emotional attachment, that's why most times it's always good girl to girl, boy to boy. So you are like downloading everything the way it is, just like you relating with your mom or your dad. So there's these things that you want to just let go.
Have this freedom to share.
And you are sure that
this person will judge you and you're not expecting anything from you.
You're just very comfortable around that person.
Exactly.
Fine.
But that's why most times too, even once I enter into a relationship, you should make your man or your lady feel that guy, you can live here. I got you.
That's
for real.
Yeah. Honestly, like I really learned a lot and it's been wonderful. Thank you for sharing. You see, we don't have to go to a university or a school for training before you learn about relationship. Life, they say, is the best teacher, and I am so happy. Like, our time here has not been in vain. Like, we've learned something from the director of operation. We've learned a lot too from the business developer, and it's so incredible. So, and I hope you guys are also learning, because obviously we are all at the peak. Even the older ones, no matter how old you are, we all learn every day, and we have to build relationships. So I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. It's obvious we had a nice time. I did.
Of course.
Okay, so
it was nice meeting my dear sister. I don't know if she is.
I'm not your sister. This is not true. I'm not your sister.
Thank you very much. So now we have to wrap it up because time is so much against us. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And this is the Oxymoron Show, powered by SUNDOS Communication. I know this is new, but you're going to get more of so many exciting, educative, and fun-filled content and episodes from us. So just stay tuned and subscribe to this channel and follow our platforms on Facebook, still the same platforms, SUNDOS Communication. And whatever you think about this program, just let us know through the comment section. And please don't forget to shout out to Mr. Oluwaseifumi and Miss Joyce. And I really want to thank you guys for showing up. See you guys next time. Bye.